and we are live.
Good.
Oh wait, fuck, I forgot the Discord screen share this to you. That would seriously help.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna go on the YouTube channel so I could just
Well, this
watch
way it's easier.
Yeah, I got you.
This way it's like live. Ready? Are you seeing everything right?
Yep. I'm all
Audio?
set. Audio is a go. I'm actually gonna make it a little louder.
Okay. I'm just gonna do this and then that. And my connected should be good. What the fuck? Where is my controller going?
Wow, such high quality.
Shut up. What the fuck?
I love the quality. What can I say?
Now my controller isn't working. That is very concerning. I'm sure unplugging and replugging it. There we go, that worked. Crisis averted.
Oh boy, I wouldn't want that to be in a crisis.
Shall we hit play ball?
I think we should. I love playing with balls.
We all know you do. Now the whole world does.
Yeah, the whole world, definitely. We're definitely gonna get tons and tons of views.
Yeah, like the two people are probably going to be watching this.
Allow us to extend a hearty welcome to all our fans. Today we're bringing you the first of a 4-game series between Charlotte and the New York
What the fuck's
Yankees
this guy?
live from Ballpark Stadium.
Don't
Oh, I love the logo.
Yeah, I couldn't get it centered.
It's okay. Still looks cool. Reapers! Let's play ball.
Playing second base, Wilkin.
Yeah, Wilkin.
Catching today is Pineda.
Yoneda. Wow, look at those
Starting for
lens
Charlotte
flares.
is Diggins.
Diggins! Oh, there's a mouse cursor.
Well, not on mine. Not on the OBS
It's
stream.
It's going after the ball. Oh, look at that.
After this, I gotta mute the other guy's audio. You're no go.
76 slider. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Is this
forgot to do it.
2017 or 2018? What were you saying?
It's 2007.
7. Oh, 2007. Dirt!
Alright, there we go. Now you should be able to commentate.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy J Crow hosting tonight's game. I'm so excited. I sound older or younger because this is 2007 MLB Powerhouse.
Power Pros.
Power. Just call it Power. This is Jeter? Yo!
No, Judge.
Oh,
No.
Ju
Yeah,
Why
the
does
game
this-
is screwed up. Yeah, with the other players' audio, because this is like different game, obviously.
Right.
It's just not gonna play the right audio for the other teams.
Right, so it's just gonna be misbehave.
Yeah, it's just gonna give like the closest thing that the game has.
Comes Gallo up to bat, shooting it far to the left. That'll be a foul ball. Now it's a foul ball. There you go. Here comes an inside slider. Pops it up. And I can't say his last name. We'll catch it. All right, we'll start the game on the first inning. It's 0-0 Yankees and Reapers.
Reapers, yeah, Carolina.
Okay.
Reapers.
Oh, good save there. Ain't that right, Pat? There's no one else here? Cool. All right, here comes Pineda.
Pineda.
Potato to potato. Oh, and he shoots it fair all the way to the right. And Judge will make it to second. As you can see, ladies and
Jets
gentlemen.
Pineda.
It's,
Get the names mixed up.
I'm drunk, okay? Whiskey's fun. Because I also forgot who's hitting and who's pitching, which is a big problem. All right, Reaper scored 1. fuck. I am out of it today, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. Oh, fuck. He's already dizzy trying to get to first base because Oliver here is trying to steal the second. Pops it. He'll make it. And that will be... Nope, just out on second. God, I am really not into it today. I should have really drunk Red Bull. Because Red Bull gives you rings, kids.
Yeah, don't.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Wait, did you actually... you didn't actually drink whiskey?
No.
Before this, right? I was going to say, if you drink
No.
Red Bull after that, you're going to fucking die.
I just think the past weed made me forget about baseball terms, but it's okay. 1-0 Reapers coming into the third inning. And that's
you should have
strike
seen
one.
that. You should have seen that other pitcher, the other game that I did, because that guy got through all 5 innings without a single hit. The first 5 without a single hit off.
Wait, really?
I'm dead serious.
5 innings and not a single hit? Is it the
not like
the
a
team...
single base hit? I mean,
not a single base hit.
Yeah, not a single one.
That's crazy. Making good progress over here. Coming into the second half of the second inning. There's so many seconds in a sec. Oh, what the? Here comes Chiafredo. And he hits it all the way to the right. Oh, and he'll drop it. And he'll not make it in time. And there's a man on first. Here comes Smitherman coming up, and he hits it. Pops it off, but that'll be a foul ball because he won't make it in time. Remember, then outside, he'll hit it straight to... who the hell... Oh, and he'll pop it straight down. Won't get anybody out, which is good. We got a man on second and first. Here comes Marill. Oh, and he'll make the double play. Not retire the second inning. Still 1-0 Reapers against the Yankees. Don't know what stadium we're in, but you know the coach over here will probably tell me in a minute. There he is.
Or Suburban Ballpark Park. I'm calling it stadium because it sounds cooler.
Yep. Whatever sound cools works. Throw him out at first base because he's a slow bitch. I'm sorry, I can't say bitch. I mean female dog. Don't swear, kids. It won't give you any matters. And that will be our second out. Pops it up too fast. Here comes Hicks. Then inside slider, he'll hit it far left, and he'll throw him out. Notice on how I'm not saying left center or left because I forgot which one is which, so I'm just gonna go by my head. Here comes... Oh, I forgot his name again, Coach!
Made up.
Thank you. You're a very good man. Pop it all the way to left center field and he'll make it. He's going for second. And he'll make it just in time. Give him a nice double. Gets right in that pocket and he'll just try to throw it to second, but he doesn't make it in time because he'll throw it to his best friend instead of his best buddy. That's why you should always throw it to the best player, not your best friend. Here comes Oliver up to bat. He's looking great today, and he pops it right down the middle. He'll miss it just by a mile getting into that pocket as we got another man running for home, and he'll make it at 0-2 Reapers. Come the bottom of the third, he'll pop it all the way to the right, and it's just fair. Making it grievingly painful. He'll try for third, and he'll make it, and they'll both make it to second and third base. Beautiful double, not play, because you can't play with doubles. Wow, look at this beautiful replay that takes far too long. We had to subtract our budget for the cameras this season. Oh, and he'll make it. Oh, and it's a tag verse. And he'll make it just in time, but the rest will stay safe on second and first. Here comes Del Salvo. It's a ball. He sees it perfectly. 1-0. It's 1-1 now. Make that 2-1. You'll see it. Pull it down the middle. Ball 3 coming up. 3 and 1. And he'll hit it too far to the right. It'll bounce, and he'll make it. And that'll make it a base hit. Gianfrido, thank you, announcer. That is in the soup kitchen for some reason. He'll make it. Oh, and he'll make it just in time. 0-3 Reapers. Here comes Smitherman up to bat, looking great as always. Hits it right down the middle, and he'll make it, and that will retire. No, not yet, because it's 2 outs. I can't count today. Here comes Zaro up to base. And he hit it right down, right center, right in that pocket, and another person will score home, make it 0-4. And we are pausing the game. That is something you could do in baseball in this season here, is that we could just say, okay, coach, we're having a break. Take a cigarette.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I am on normal. I thought I turned Sweet Spot back on by accident. No.
No, you're doing great.
I'm actually surprised.
I know, me too. This is the Yankees we're talking about, people. He'll shoot it all the way down to the left, and that, ladies and gentlemen, retire the 3rd inning. Coming up on the 4th, it is 0-4. Reapers versus Yankees.
Number 26, Brandon Lyon.
Here comes Brand.
I don't even know how to
well, I have
pronounce
a.
that one.
Listen. I stroke for a minute. He'll pop it up. The pitcher will just glare at it as right center comes in and throws it to first base, making it 1 out. Here comes an outside slider, and it'll throw it to left center, and that'll be another out. Making it 2. Here comes Diggins. Shooting it too far. Oh. It wasn't Diggins? Oh,
no,
other
Diggins
one, other one. Diggins P. Got it.
What the fuck? The game keeps picking like the wrong fielder for me to move.
I've noticed that, but didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, that's why I have it on like semi-auto, so I only have to throw the ball.
Here comes Carpenter, hits it right to the left, and now I'll make it. Going to the second half of the 4th, it is still 4-0 Reapers. And here we have Pineda. Thank you, announcer. We'll throw it outside, pop it way up, and that should be plenty of time to make it the 1st out. Here comes Oliver now, looking beautiful and excited as always. As an inside shot, he'll miss it and just ignore it, letting him take first base.
That was the ref.
That's why he was in a black suit. That's why these baseball players are wearing black. So now I can not tell at all who the umpire is. Hitting it straight down the field, that'll make it a base hit. And they'll stay at 2nd and 1st. Montola, what a name. Beautiful. He looks a little depressed, but he pops it same right down the middle, making it a base hit. Bases loaded, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. DeSaldo coming up to the left. He pops it to the right, and that will definitely make it out. Bases still loaded. What didn't make it or have the speed in time to slide into home.
Like it should have went. Wait, that should have been a save. You see that shit, right?
I do. But I'm just an announcer. That's high as thick. Puts it to the right, and that'll make it an out. And that'll wrap up the 4th. Coming in on the 5th, still 4-0 Reapers versus the New York Yankees. Coming up on 25, Torres coming in. Pitcher throws an outside slider, and pops it like a bullet to the outfield, which is not something. Hits it right down the middle, and now I'll make it a base hit, making it in time on the 1st. Here comes Trevino, and that will be an out directly to 2nd. Inside slider coming up, and he'll miss it, making it 0-1. And that'll make it another out as he tried to steal. Inside slider coming up, and he pops it right down the middle, and that'll make it a base hit. To the other person that's watching this, welcome. If you like cringing at ugly baseball terms that I don't know, welcome. This is the place you want to be. Retiring up for the second half of the 5th inning. Still remaining score 4-0. Reapers versus New York Yankees. It's quite a game here, folks. Yankees still not being able to get on the board, and this is our New York team that we love. Smitherman coming up, popping it to the left center, and he'll make the catch. Number 30, Canizano coming up, and he's looking a little depressed, but it's all right. Pops it far to the left, and it is enough to make the catch. Already 2 outs. Merlin coming up. Marlin. Pops it to the right, and that will also make the catch, making it an easy retirement to the 5th. Coming up with the same score of the Reapers versus the New York Yankees. Yankees still to get up on the board, which is very surprising considering it's the New York Yankees. Here comes Hicks coming up to bat. He's ready, looking proud, as excited as always, as he misses the outside slider just inside. Moves it into the right, and he'll make the catch just in time. Now make it the first out. Coming on the outside slider, make it that inside. Throw off his game. 0-1 coming. And it's a foul ball. Here comes 0-2. And he'll make the catch, making it a second out. And I forgot, it's not Judd. It's Judd. It's Judd. Judge. It is Judge. All right. Anyways, that retires the first half of the 6th. Coming in on the second half. Oh, and the other person that was watching this is gone. I told you you didn't want to cringe.
They're still here.
They're still here? Really? It says 1 on my screen.
Mine says 2.
Retiring the pitcher coming up is Marina.
I don't even know how to pronounce
Marina. Make up the name, folks. It's all family friendly here. Coming up is the first out. I think it's the left center. Or the shortstop, actually, that should be. All right, here comes Oliver, looking happy as always. He's doing great today as he pops it directly down that middle center, making it a line drive down the middle, and now make it first on base. Wilkin coming up to bat. Makes it a strike, swinging too early on the outside slider, as they come in with an inside, popping it to the right, and that will make it not a double play. Just got out on second. Motola coming up to bat. It's looking a little... Some of these players are really depressed, but when you pop balls like that, I wouldn't see why. Coming up in the 7th, the remaining score 4-0. Reapers, New York Yankees. Yankees still yet to get on this board. I am repeating myself because the same thing happening over and over again, but that's all right, folks. This video was hashtag not sponsored by nothing. Pops it up right down the middle, and that'll be enough for Chief Fred to catch it.
Chief Fred.
Thank you, Coach. You're so beautiful. Why don't you have a hot dog and shove it down your throat? Here comes Carpenter. And he shoots it right down to the same person that the coach could just say his name.
Chief Rito.
There you go. Look at you, you fat fuck.
It should have been an out, but okay.
I cannot actually believe that was false calling from the umpire, but we'll come into the second half of the 7th in just a moment. 4-0, Reapers, New York Yankees. Well, I hope you enjoyed that break, because we're back. You can make up the commercial as we come up with DeSalvo coming up here. Puts it too far to the right, and that'll be a foul ball. Making it 0-1 coming up right now. Just inside. This comes up with a fastball. Inside slider pops it too far to the right, making it foul. Salvo coming up. And he shoots it right down the left center pocket. That will give him a base hit. And he decides to stay on first. Chiafrido coming up according to the announcer. I'm going to listen to the announcer because he's so much more kinder than the coach. As he strikes out, as he gets out the second baseman. Smitherman coming up. always happy with a giant white smile as he shoots it directly to the first baseman. That'll be our second out. As he comes up is Canizaro. Inside to the right, and he just misses it as it gives him the base hit on first and second. Merlin coming up. As he pops it up, he'll make the catch, but that'll be a foul ball. Muriel coming up, and he pops it off again. Only the pitcher will catch it, and that will be our last out for the 7th. I wonder if you guys have memorized the score yet, because it's 4-0 Reapers versus New York Yankees. Trevino coming up, which is apparently Josh Towers. The announcer is a little bit stupid. Coming up with a right side slider, and he'll hit it directly to the first baseman, giving us our first out. Gonzalez.
Oh, wow, that one's actually right.
That was right. He said Gonzalez, and I actually know him. Congrats to the announcer. Coming up with Gonzalez, he'll hit it down the right pocket, and that will give him his first base. Stanton was right, but his name's not Mike. His name is G. But another first baseman will come, and finally the Yankees will have an advantage over first and second base. Hicks coming up to bat. It's a right hand, as we always know, and he hits it too far to the left, making it a foul ball. 0-1 coming up, and the pitcher's looking a little sleepy, which is why I'm assuming the coach is bringing out another pitcher. And he will be bringing out...
If you listen closely, you can hear him mumbling which one he's going to take out.
Then are we in the 8th?
I think so, yeah, we're in the 8th. I'm the announcer, I should know, but yeah, we should be in the 8th. I think we just cleared up the 7th. And here comes Estrella. Thank you, coach. You're the best. As he comes up, he's looking happy, as we are at the top of the 8th. Coming up with an inside curveball, he'll swing too early and miss. 0-2 coming with an inside split down the middle, and that's a strikeout. Here comes Lee. A name I can't pronounce, and neither can the coach. Here comes 0-1 coming up with a down the middle speed ball. And he'll hit it all the way to the left, and that'll be enough for a double play. And Yankees will finally be on the board with 1-4. Reapers versus New York. Finally getting up on the board on the left center pocket. Finally making the double, which is definitely enough to get them home. Coming up on Judge with an inside split, and he'll catch it and he'll throw it to first. And that will be the end of the first half of the 8th. Finally, the Yankees being on the board to 4-1. Reapers versus New York Yankees. It is quite a game, folks. Pineda coming up to base, looking always as depressed as always. Pops one just shy so the pitcher can grab it as he throws it to first, making it the first out. Here comes Oliver as he shoots it to the right center shortstop, and that'll be the next out. That is not the shortstop, that is somebody else, but we'll roll with it. Wilkin coming up, and he pops it super high, but that'll be enough as he just waits there patiently for the ball to just land in his glove. Coming up in the 9th, 4-1, Reapers versus New York. And we got a timeout as the new batter is Benintendi.
Nintendo, fuck it. We're calling him Nintendo.
Nintendo. It's like a mixture between Nintendo and Ben 10. Ben Nintendo. And he puts it right down the center, and he'll be there to catch it. Yankees need a miracle right now to get anywhere near to compete and try to take this game from the Reapers, but I don't see it happening. Coming with an outside curveball, swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. 0-2 coming right now, coming down with another outside curveball, and that would be an easy strikeout. 2 outs on the board. Torres coming up. And I actually said it right. Look at that. Torres coming up, coming on an inside splitter. That's strike 1. Owen coming up with another inside curveball. Strike 2. To end this game, folks, with an inside slider, the Reapers will take victory. That's the ball game, folks. 4-1 Reapers versus the New York Yankees. What a game, folks. Never saw it coming. The New York Yankees lose to a team that probably not a lot of people heard of, but they make it into the first game and they will move on. Let's look at today's highlights as we see a lot of great hits by the Reapers, seeing many doubles played. Happy to see the Yankees actually get on the board with just 1 point, but the Reapers will take, no doubt, a near flawless victory from the New York Yankees. Until next time, folks, we will see each other again in the next game. On the next second consecutive game, I believe. I'm your host, Jake Crow, and I'll see you next time. Ignore the knocking on the door right now. I want to assume that's not security. Oh my... Hot dog break.
What do you have on your hot dog?
I got some mustard and ketchup.
You have both?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
On the other one, I just have cheese. It's a cheese dog. Little does Steve know I actually have nothing on the dogs.
Do you really not have anything on it?
I have nothing on one of them and the other one I have cheese. I hate mustard.
Oof. Wait, regular do you hate honey mustard too, or just...
No, honey mustard's good. It's that hot mustard I don't like.
I hate brown mustard, bro. Ignore what I'm doing. I always send these results to a Discord I'm in.
No, you're all good.
Gives you a minute to eat anyway.
Yeah. I wanted to make it the full experience. Ah, some good hot dogs. What's a good hot dog brand?
I don't know, I don't really look at branding. I have no idea.
Let's see. This video is sponsored by Sam Brett. Get yourself the
No.
nice... Sam.
Hashtag not actually sponsored. Hashtag shut the fuck up before we get sued.
How can they sue sue us from saying words. I don't think we know how the suing system, copyright system works. I think we just say it because it's...
Let me just do a quick save. Just gotta change pictures out. Just gonna take a screenshot of that starting lineup.
Oh, so is that is the full name, right? Carolina Reapers?
Yeah, Carolina Reapers.
Worst pepper, hashtag worst pepper in the world.
Didn't you almost like fucking die to that thing?
I fucking almost did, dude. I don't know why anybody would do that shit. Every part of it was horrible. Fucking tongue was on fire, stomach was on fire.
Butthole was on fire.
This video was sponsored by Buttholes. It was... We're gonna get sued?
No, but I think buttholes is fine. Unless we get...
Okay.
I don't think we'll get age restricted just for the word butthole, so I think we're fine.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. So I hear these hot dogs are really good in the studios. I just stole them from the hot dog stand outside. You don't think anybody's care, right? No, I'm supposed to be. I'm the announcer. Oh! Welcome everybody! Welcome to the ball game. I'm Jake Crow. As you can see right here, I am the commentator of this evening. Today we are in the second consecutive game of the New York Yankees versus the Carolina Reapers. Up, you'll see Wilkin here at whatever. Left field is Smitherman. As you can see right now, looking great as always. Looks like he got a little bit of a tan going on. And these lens flares look absolutely great. And these hot dogs are absolutely wonderful. Pitching is Wesson. Wesson. Fuck, hold on.
Just Wesson. Don't worry about like the first letter.
I gotta look up the names.
That one isn't in there.
Oh, it's not in there. Fuck. I mean, damn. I mean, don't curse, kids.
Leading off this inning will be Brandon Lyon.
All right, leading off this inning will be Lee Mark. Can somebody hit this announcer with a bat, please?
Oh shit, forgot about that.
Coach.
I keep forgetting it. I don't know why it doesn't just save it.
I know. I don't know why it doesn't save either. But welcome to 2007 on the Wii. I mean, in real life, obviously. This is not a video game. What do you think you're playing? Here comes 0-1 coming up, and he'll shoot it way far, and that will be the first home run that we see this evening, made by Judge, making it proudly the first home run we see here in the second consecutive game. As the Yankees put their lead on the board with 1-0. Shooting it left center, and he'll make the catch by jumping in the air, making sure it doesn't go past him. Carpenter coming up with the ball, and you'll see it as it comes out an outside slider. He'll hit it right down the middle or the left center, and he won't make it in time as that's a base hit. Torres coming up, number 25. We'll throw an outside slider. Pitcher Wesson. Shoot it left, and he'll pop it up, and that'll be enough. Not just enough. It'll be a base hit, and he'll make it the double play. He'll make it a double, not a play. You need to know the difference. Trevano coming up as he hits the ball left center. He'll hit it to the left. And they'll make it just in time to retire the first half of the inning as the Yankees get on the board 1-0. Carolina Reapers versus the New York Yankees. Coming on the second, Reapers coming up to bat. Pineda coming up to bat with a beautiful happy face as he shoots it right to left center. Oliver coming up again, always so happy, Oliver. He has the brightest spirit and absolutely gorgeous as he shoots it right down the left center pocket, and he'll make it on the first base. Wilkin coming up as well as he comes up with an outside, hits it to the left, and that'll make it enough to take out second. Motola coming up, and that will be the... Wow, that happened in the blink of an eye. Tiring the first inning, coming up on the second. So 1-0, Yankees take the lead as the Carolina Reapers need to get on the board. Gonzalez coming in. He's our shortstop. As it comes to the left, he throws an inside slider, pops it up. And will he make it, folks? He will. I'll make it our first out. Stanton coming up, and pitcher Wesson throws an outside slider, coming in with an inside slider. He'll hit it too far to the right, being in that right center pocket, and that he's going for the double play, and he'll make it just in time. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have anything else to say. You saw it already, but for the folks at home who cannot understand baseball, here's what happened. He threw it right down the center pocket, threw it to his best friend, and then threw it to second base. Reapers have a lot of best friends. Hicks coming up, and he'll miss it. Coming with an inside slider down the middle, or the outside for that matter, because wind. Coming with an inside fastball, and he'll hit it just out of foul. Coming in, and he'll bounce it off to the left. He'll catch it, and he'll throw it to first. That'll be the second out. Liahani Hono coming up with right, and that'll be the third out, ladies and gentlemen. Coming into the second half of 1st and 1, New York versus Reapers. DeSalvo coming up to bait, as always. Not as always, but just as sometimes they hit the base hit down the middle. It's a line drive. Frido coming up. And, of course, I'm saying the same things over and over again. Please bear with me, folks, as we get our first out. Luckily, Frido, or the first baseman, stayed there, which was a good idea. Hitting it just foul as the players go back to their plates. And he'll hit it just fair, and then he's going to get for third, and he'll make it just in time. Canizaro coming up to see if they can get this player home and get him on the base, and he just threw it to shortstop. Maryland coming up, and he'll throw it just in, but that will not be enough to get the Reapers on the board in the second. Coming up on the third, the score remains 1-0, New York versus Carolina. Judge coming up looking proud today. Not really. He's very depressed because of secret stuff. You'll see the ball making it 1-0 as he hits it to the far right, giving him the base hit. Gallon coming up, or Gill for that matter, but I think it's Gallon. Throwing out, making it the first out as he tries to steal second, but doesn't make it. Coming out with an outside slider, putting it just inside the box, and that'll make it the second out. Here comes Carpenter, looking beautiful. Look at that Carpenter. He has no arms or legs, but that's everybody. Coming in with an inside slider as it shoots it to the far right. He won't make it, and that'll be the third out, retiring the third. Coming in the second, still 1-0, Carolina versus New York. Here comes Pineda, number 36. He's looking sad. All these players are very sad, which is sad. I said sad too many times that it lost its meaning, but that's all right. Here comes Taylor and looking pitch. And he's coming in. It's 0-2 coming in. And that'll be enough to get him out. Popping it up a little too high. Here comes Oliver. Oliver is so happy because he knows it's going to be a big swing, but not really as he throws it to the shortstop. But he'll make it. No, he won't. And that will be the second out. Wilkin coming up. Trying to see if they can get there. Nope. And that will be an easy first out. Third out. All the outs. Coming in on the fourth. Still score remaining 1-0. New York Yankees. The Carolina Reapers. Torres looking amazing as always, but no matter what we compliment him on, he will never be happy as he just got himself out, throwing it to the right center. Midfield coming up on the left. Outside slider, and it'll be just inside. He pops it up to the left center, and that will be out. Formez comes Gonzalez. Really looking proud and confident as he scores 0-1. 0-2 make that. Here comes an inside slider. And he'll hit it too far, and that'll be a foul ball. 0-2 coming in again with the same pitch, but he'll shoot it to the left this time. And it'll be a base hit. Stanton coming up, and here comes an outside slider. Just outside the plate, and here comes a just down the middle slider. Will he make it? No. But he's going for third, and he'll make it. Yankees about to get themselves another point. If not careful, here comes an outside slider, strike one. Here comes an outside slider, pops it up, and that will be their third out. Making it a nice, easy save to retire the first half of the fourth. Coming up on the bottom, 0-1 Reapers and Carolina, and the Reaper Carolina and the New York Carolina Reaper, cool kind of New York things. Excuse me while I have a seizure, but it's all right. Montolola. Let's make a song about it. Here comes their first out. Del Salvo, thank you, announcer. You're so beautiful the way you are. Here comes to the right, move it down the right center pocket, and that'll be a base hit. Del Salvo getting on the first base. Here comes Frodo. Coming in on the right, shoots it right down, but he won't make it. And will that be a double play? That will be, ladies and gentlemen. The first double play of the game. Just not able to make it in time, Pat, right? Nope, you're a fiction of my imagination. I'm sorry, folks. 1-0 New York versus Carolina as we come into the fifth. Weston still remaining pitcher, still looking great. Don't know how many pitches he pitched because it doesn't say. As he shoots a foul ball. This is Limanillo. And he shoots it to the right center pocket. That would be a base hit. Coming up is Judge. He's done great all the time as we get called a pause/timeout. Weston looks like he's coming up and he's going to be replaced with Walken.
Your attention, please. Now coming on to pitch for Charlotte, number 28,
Watkin, not Walken. That's a T, ladies and gentlemen. If you notice a line with another X symbolizing a Christian cross, that is a T, not an L. I did not pass school, but that's okay. I'm here for you guys. Here comes a outside curveball, and he shoots it too far to the left, and that'll be enough to just get out second base. Gallen coming up, and here comes Watkins coming in. Shoots a left center slide. Same pitch, and here comes a right center slide outside. Easy strikeout on Gallen. Carpenter coming up, and he tries to get out first, but he doesn't get it. Judge trying to steal. Pops it up, and he'll make the catch, and that'll be an out. Retiring the first half of the fifth, coming up on 1st and 0, New York Yankees versus Carolina Reaper. Smitherman looking good and happy as great. Average 357. Just trying to find new things to talk about, folks. But he'll get the first out looking fine. Canizaro coming up. And he's looking very sad as always. I don't know why he's tearing in the bench. But we don't ask questions as he gets out again. 2 outs already. This game flies by. Coming up with an inside, he'll hit it to the left, and that is 3 simple outs. Coming on the 6th, remaining the same score, 1-0. New York Yankees versus Carolina Reapers. Torres coming up to bat, 294 average. He's hit 1 home run this whole time, which is more than enough to put the Yankees on the board. Here comes a curveball on the outside, strike 1. Coming up with an outside slider as he pops it up. And will he make it in time to call it an out? He will. That'll be the first out of the game. Of the inning, excuse me. Outside slider coming up, and that's another pop out for another second out. Here comes an upward speed ball as he comes up with an outside curveball as he pops it up. And that's an easy strike. Here comes a downward slider, and he'll pop it to the left and immediately catch it like a lightning bolt, retiring the first half of the 6th. Coming in on the bottom 6, still remaining score 1-0, folks. Reminder, 1-0. Pineda coming up to bat. He's got a 333 hours. If you're a religious person, you would be screaming Jesus. As he comes up with the first out, here comes Oliver coming up with a 436, one of the higher players on the... As he pops one to the right center, and as you can see, definitely one of the higher members of the team as he gets on the base hit. Wilkin also coming up with a 471 average, hits it to the left center, pops it perfectly for another base hit, but it looks like Telson's going up for the third base, and he'll make it just in time. Motola coming up. Let's see if we can get a man home. Can he do it? He hits it left center, and that'll be enough to make it 1-1. New York versus Carolina. And he'll put another person home. Carolina takes the lead with 2-1, sending in a double play. Double, not play. I said that too many times and corrected myself. Motola looks like he's taking a beating as he's thrown his only final pitches, and it looks like soon we're going to have a replacement pitcher on the Yankees. As we retire, not yet, it's the second out, not the third. Gianfrido coming in as we got a man on third. Hits it, pops it up, and that'll be a foul ball. Coming in with 0-1. Taylor coming in with another 0-2 as he strikes it inside, but he sees that it's a ball. 1-2 coming in. And that's a strike, and that will retire. Well, what a game, folks. Coming in on the 7th, Carolina takes their lead 2-1. Carolina Reapers versus New York Yankees. Can the Yankees come back? We're about to find out as he shoots a line drive past the pitcher's legs, making it an easy base hit. Looks like the Yankees calling out, and they're getting Floriola up to bat, but then they easy get another out as they try to steal, being a little greedy. 1 out on the board, and here we got a curveball coming out on the inside as he pops it to the right. Can he make it in time? And that puts it, man, on the first base, making it a base hit. Liamahi coming up as he comes down with the first splitter. Swinging a miss, 0-2. Coming in with a curveball on the outside, making an easy strikeout. Here comes Judge. He's done a great performance with just 222 of an average. Definitely one of the lower ends of average for players. Gets strike 1, 0-1. Comes with an inside slider, pops it to the left, and that'll be a foul ball. Here comes Watkins with an outside. And that brings it to the shortstop. Easy hand. Retiring the first half of the second. 7th. Shit. 2-1 Carolina Reapers versus the New York Yankees. Carolina take the lead in the 6th as we come to the bottom of the 7th after this commercial break. Wasn't that a great commercial break? And we're back. Here comes Smitherman up to bat with a .345 average. Here comes a slider as we come down with the inside pocket, and he'll make the catch, but it won't put him out. Apparently it hit the ground. That wasn't an out for some reason. Gonzaro coming up, left. I am mixing up my words like a mother fudger, and that's okay as he hits it to the right center. As he goes for third, and he'll make it. As it's 1 and third. Third and first base reload, that's what I meant. Here comes right, and he'll make the catch, giving us our first out of the game, or the inning, again. I am messing up too much, so bear with me, folks. I don't do this for a living. As that's a base hit, and it's 3-1, Carolina. Here comes Oliver, and we have another person coming up, and he'll get the base hit, and they'll remain, as the bases are loaded. Here comes Wilkin up to bat with a .500 average as he shoots it right center. And that will make it another home score. Another run for Carolina. Talon coming up as Efros comes up as pitcher. I have nothing more to say other than, yep, he looks great. Montola coming up as Wilkin is ready to steal. Hits it to the far left, and he will make it just in time, making it the second out of the game. DeSalvo coming up as he hits it bounces it off to the right, and that should be enough to retire the 7th. What a game, folks. 4-1. Carolina Reaper versus New York. Carolina just taking this game with a higher advantage as Yankees call a timeout to bring back Ben Nintendo as we come up with an inside curveball, hitting it to the left center pocket, and that would be a base hit. Carpenter coming up again, coming with an inside curveball as Watkins keeping eyes on first as he sees, but he remains safe. Outside curveball, and that's a strike 1. Downward splitter, and he'll hit it to the far right, and he won't make it in time as he goes for third, and that's a double. Torres coming up to bat with a .286, 1 home run of the game. Hits it to the far left, and the Yankees will make it to a 4-2, putting it 2 points on the board. Here comes Higashioka. Coming in with a left center, he'll make the catch, making it 2 outs. Gonzalez coming up, looking with .233, looking great as always. Good to see Gonzalez come up to bat. Not good to see him move to a splitter, though. Coming up with 0-1, coming up with a splitter. Next, 0-2 coming with another slider. And he'll make the catch, and that'll be the 3rd out. Yankees scoring another run, making it 2-4. Carolina Reapers versus the New York Yankees. Reapers still taking the lead with 2 points advantage as he shoots it to the left. And that'll be the 1st out. Here comes Smitherman with a .367, and he shoots it left, and he'll not make it as it's a line drive, making it a base hit. Canizaro coming up as he'll try to hit it. He'll hit it to the left, and he'll make it again. Another left center line drive, loading up the first and second base. Muriel coming up. And he'll hit it to the opposite side this time. However, that will definitely make it a double play, as Muriel is definitely not in time to make it to first base. from that awful hit to the right.
I don't know why I didn't just tag him out. He just
I don't know why either. Yeah, he's just like, it's just playing hot potato at this point.
Number 90, designated hitter.
Here comes the designated hitter, apparently is his name. But our designated hitter is Floral. As he hits it to the top right, that's enough for one of them to grab it and throw it out.
Number 31.
As we got another timeout from the Yankees, coming up with Kinner Fail
Number
as PH.
Paul Cornerico.
And here comes the pitcher, Watkins. It doesn't matter, we got 2 outs. Here comes Watkins coming in with an outside curveball, it looks like. And that's an easy swing and a miss. 0-1 coming up as he pops it up and he'll grab it. And that will retire the game. That's the ball game, folks. Reapers 4, New York Yankees 2. Another victory for the Reapers against the New York Yankees. What has the time has come as the New York Yankees fall to Carolina?
I think they haven't won a single game this entire season, by the way.
They have not.
Yeah, I think so. I gotta check later on after this. I'm
These
pretty sure they haven't won a single game.
These New York Yankees making an absolute fool of themselves, unfortunately. How are they doing on the field? They are not looking too good. But we will see you next time on the 3rd consecutive game of the Reapers, Carolina Reapers versus the New York Yankees. I've been your host, Jake Crow. We'll see you next time. And this is the part where I jump out this glass window. Great. I have broken my spine.
Guess we'll go for all 4 games. Screw it.
I can go for all 4 games. Why not?
Okay, yeah. We're going a lot faster than I thought we would. Like, genuinely, I thought it would have been, like, already midnight by the time we got to here.
Woo! I like how it's absolutely quiet when the games are not playing.
Yeah, I know, because I'm just trying to send the screenshots to the thing. Once again, I must save.
Is there a difference between this one and the other one?
I don't actually think so. A few
Because it's
like new features and stuff I know, but like
it's like I couldn't tell the difference. It's like they're almost identical.
yeah. There's 2007, which is this one, and there's 2008. Well, the difference is that this one there's a tool to bring in the current rosters, which is why the 2022 rosters are for the other teams. The hell? There we go. Alright, time to mess with the lineup again. That's fine. Perfect. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Let's do this. Third consecutive game at the live stream, folks. Hope you guys are excited.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we'll bring
Even
you
though I
the
don't
third
see
of this
anybody
four-game
here.
series between Charlotte and the New York Yankees, live from Ballpark Stadium. I'm Jack Merluzzi, and I'll be your commentator today.
Why did he say
And now
Ballpark
the game
Stadium?
is
Hold
going to
on,
start.
right? You heard that, right?
I'm good.
Charlotte will line up this way.
Audio. Like, the fuck?
Oh my god, no wonder you've been
Playing
calling it
third
Ballpark
base,
Stadium.
Merrill. Playing center
All
field,
right, folks.
Gifredo.
Welcome back to another game of baseball. I'm your host, commentary. Bah!
Same thing.
I'm your commentator, Jake Crow here, coming in with our
Starting for
third
Charlotte
consecutive
is
game
on yellow.
of the Carolina Reapers versus the New York Yankees. As we get set here, we're prepping up for the game. And not only are we prepping up for the game, we are also prepping up to kill this really bad narrator. Because who wants him around, right?
Brandon Lyon, riding a 9-game hitting streak, is now
You don't want an accurate narrator. You just want an idiot that speaks. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this ball game started. We have Lima.
I wish that
We
they
got-
would stop using that player, I swear to God.
We got Lima Hio.
I'm gonna say that and he's gonna get like a fucking home run or some shit.
I know. And
That's
it's
gonna
gonna
be-
be like karma. All right,
I gotta
Judge
be
is
careful
coming up
for this
to
guy,
bat.
'cause he was the one who home runned last game.
Yeah, Judge was the one that home run. He's got 3 on you right now. Here comes Judge with an inside splitter. He pops it to the right. And it's just... okay, it didn't say. It's just in time for safe, I believe.
Because it was an error, that's why.
Here comes Gallon coming up to look all sexer. Ooh, we've hit his foot! And that'll be a foul ball as it pops off to the right. And that's an easy strikeout. Carpenter coming up. He looks sad because of the last game. He didn't really do much as he also pops it up. And that'll be enough, but just enough to make it a foul ball. Outside slider coming up, making it 0-2 with a downward splitter. And that'll be another strikeout. Retiring the half of the first. 0-0, Carolina Reapers versus the New York Yankees. What a game already, folks, with an easy, even start. As you see the board here, these are our players of our choice with Hicks, Gallon, and Judd in the back. I'm not going to say back, but you know what I mean. You can read, you went to school, I didn't, so figure it out yourself. We got our first out on the board by Pin. Here comes Oliver and Cole, a simple name I can read, Oh, it's an easy fair ball to the left, just inside the foul. Just on the edge of the foul line. As we play tag over here. And that'll be an out, our second out. Here comes Wilkins, 526, one of our main players, showing as he hits it to the left center pocket as he gives him the first base. Here comes Matola as we finally learn the names of these team. Shoots it far to the left in the foul ball beneath that flat crowd we got here tonight. And he pops it same side to the left. Again. Pops it to the left, and it's an easy fair ball, and he won't make it as a double to play. A double. Another double making it to third base. Here comes the salvo. I don't know why, but
you saying that just reminded me of the frickin' cardboard cutouts during like the peak of COVID.
That's what it looks like.
It really does.
Only they were kind enough to add 3 frames to the cardboard. Torres coming up with a 278, pops it to the left, and he'll definitely make in time for that out.
Number 39,
Josh Tower coming up in 310. 2 home runs. This team is definitely the Yankees if it has this many. Line drive down the middle, making it a nice base hit as Gonzalez takes the base. As our shortstop of the evening, he grabs a bat coming up. As Colin Gello tries to steal, but hit it directly to the shortstop. Stanton coming up with a slider, and he'll make it in time to throw out second base and out retire the second half. Coming in on the bottom second half. No, retire the first half, coming in on the second half. I was wondering what I said wrong. Gianfrido coming up with a 415 average. And he hits it to the right, and that's going to be fair ball, making it a base hit. Smitherman coming up here today. Now it's Smitherman coming down the line. And he'll hit it to the right center pocket, and that will be a double. Will he make it to the second base? He will. As he makes it, it's a triple. As he makes it to home base, New York didn't even try to throw it to home.
He just stood there. You watched that shit, right?
Stood there. You could tell because I didn't notice because nobody was throwing anything. As he steals home.
He just stood there.
Just stands there having a friendly conversation with the second baseman as Reaper steals home. That will make this game, giving it to the Reapers 1-0 against the New York Yankees. Yankees, that's a funny name. Because Pineda coming up as Cole throws it right down the middle, and he'll get it there. As he'll make it another run, get another run in, making it 0-2. Reaper. As the ball magically teleports to his hand, that will retire the second inning. Reapers taking the lead with a 2-0 lead. Carolina Reapers versus the New York Yankees. Hicks coming up to bat with one of the lowest averages I've seen, showing as he hits it right to right center. And here comes that character that we all know and love. If you can pronounce your name, you'll get a $50 rewards gift card. Hashtag not really. And here comes an inside splitter down the middle. He'll pop it, and that will be just enough to throw him out. Coming with 2 outs, Judd takes the base, takes the bat, takes whatever you want to call it. Here comes just over the top splitter, coming in with an inside slider by Kalangangwal. And I'll be just in time to wrap up the first half of the third. 2-0 New York, Carolina Reapers and New York Yankees. All right, we got Wilkin coming up. Cole looking mighty sad as always, as he shoots it to the right center, and that'll make it a base hit. Here comes Motola, as he pops it up, and will he make it in time? Yes, he just waits there. I'll make it the first out, and here comes the salvo. 512 average, shooting it to the left, and that'll make it a double play. And that will retire the third. Well, it's still anybody's game with a 2-0 lead by the New Carolina Reapers. Mixing up the two teams, you never want to do that. Here comes Gallo up to base, still with a lower average as a New York Yankee. Here comes 0-2 coming with an outside slider, and he'll swing too early, and that would be a swing and a miss. Strikeout. Here comes Carpenter up to base, coming with an inside splitter. Coming with an outside slider to the left. 0-2 coming up with an outside fastball, and swing and a miss, strike 2. Torres coming up to bat now, seeing if he can beat him, or avenge him for that matter, as he takes an 0-1. Coming with an inside slider, and he pops it foul ball. Downward, down the middle slider. To the retirement of the fourth. The first half of the fourth, for that matter. Coming up 2-0 Carolina Reapers versus the New York Yankees. My brain cannot speak or think or smell or hear as we get down a line drive to the right center. That'll be an out. Here comes Smitherman with a 406. Coming up on the bottom of the fourth, as we see. Makes the catch just in time so it doesn't go over his head. That'll be the second out. And coming up with Canizaro. Popping it up to the left, and that will be foul. Big swing coming up as he hits it to the right, as he catches it and walks it to first. Retiring the fourth almost immediately, going into the fifth. Still 2-0, North Carolina Reapers. Carolina Reapers versus the New York Yankees. Trevino coming up to bat as it comes in 0-1 with an inside slider. Pops it up, and that'll be enough to catch it for the first out. Gonzalez coming up looking proud as always with a 219, which is surprisingly a lot lower than I thought. As we come with an outside slider by Coleano, as he hits it bullet to the left foul ball. Outside slider tricked him, and that's an easy strikeout for Coleano. Splitter coming up with it, making it 0-1. Coming in with an inside splitter, pops it up, and that'll be the third out. Retiring the first half of the fifth. Coming in at the bottom, 2-0 remaining scores. North Carolina Reapers versus New York Yankees. Here comes Merlin up to bat, and Cole coming in as he interestingly slides it into foul. As he pops it up to the left pocket, that'll be a base hit. And here comes Pineda. Popping it to the left center, looking great in the pocket as they remain another base hit. Here comes Oliver again, putting it to the left. And he'll get out on the third base. Thinking our first out as he sees it, pops it to the right. And that'll be enough to load the bases. Montola coming up. Can he send this man home? Could it be a grand slam? Nope, but it will manage to get another player, another run, making it 3-0. Carolina Reapers versus the New York Yankees. And here we have another out. Base is still loaded as Giuffredo coming up to see if he can get this grand slam and return his buddies home. Hits it too far to the right, and that will retire the fifth. With another run, it is now 3-0. Reapers versus Yankees. Here comes Hicks up to bat with a 172 with surprisingly lower averages for the New York Yankees, which is very interesting. Getting a line drive down center, making it a nice base hit as the player we know and love. But as we know, we are getting a timeout from the coach as we are getting a pitcher. And that new pitcher will be
he's a starter, so this guy. Maybe. No. 'Cause that guy's too... Maybe him. This might be.
Bunchana coming up to pitch.
Buchanan.
Buchanan. Pachana, China, 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 China. Play the name game if you must, coach. As Punchana, China, Chuna, China, China, throws it as it is a second on. Get him one out as apparently Derek Jeter plays, and he'll get another home run. It's a 2-run homer, making it. Well, we'll see in a minute because I might have forgot the scores. I think it's.
Is that a 2-4 or 2-3? 2-3.
I think it was, yeah, it was 2-3. Reapers still have the lead, but what a home run. Putting them on the board with just a 1-point lower advantage. The chain. Buchanan coming up with an outside slider, coming out with a downward slider coming out on this one. Shoots it far to the right. He'll be there to make the catch, and that's the third out. Coming in on the second half, the Yankees scored a 2-run homer, putting them on the board. It's 3-2 North Carolina Reapers versus the New York Yankees. Coming up with our first out, it is Canzaro coming up with a 450 average. Looking great as always. As he shoots it just fair, and that might be enough. Nope, he remains on first, making it just a base hit. Merrill coming in, and he pops it too high out of nowhere, making it the second out of the game. Pineda, I want to call him Pinata at this point, shoots it to the left center over his head, and that to make it another base hit. First and second loaded as he hits it to the left, and that will definitely be enough as he starts going for home, and he makes it. 4-2 Reapers versus New York. He hits it again just fair on the right as he'll make it again, making it 5-2 Reapers. After this play, they're definitely getting out Cole and bringing out F. Ross. It's not Efred, but close enough. I'm calling it F. Ross because I am the commentator. Here comes Motalo coming up as he bounces it a little bit too much. And that will be the third out. Wow, what a perfect thing. What a perfect inning. 2 runs in the same inning, making it 5-2. Carolina Reapers versus New York Yankees. Pops it to the left, and that will be a base hit. As Wink stroke. And here comes Gonzalez with an inside slider by Pinchana as Torres tries to steal first. He pops it right down the middle, and that'll be enough. As first and second is loaded. Stanton's coming up, and he pops it too much. And will that be enough? Nope, that will not. That'll be enough for just the second out. As the right gets in, ball. As he pops it to the left, and he catches it out of midair. Beautiful catch. Retiring the first half of the 7th. As it is now 5-2 remaining of the Carolina Reapers and the New York Yankees. coming in the second half of the 7th. And here we have DeSalvo coming up as he pops it. Again, interestingly, foul, making it 0-1 as he pops it. Again, just foul, making it 0-2. Frost trying to make an effort to recover as he pops it to the right center, and he'll make the catch. Gianfrido coming up to try to see if they can get another run in. Pops it too hard, and that would be enough to make it the second out of the game. Smitherman coming up as he tries his best, and he shoots it to the left center, and that will be a base hit. Or not the left center, that's actually the left. Canzaro coming up to see if he can hit it, but he is a righty, I believe. Or is that a lefty? No, it's a righty. And tries his hardest to really try to make it happen, but he did easily strike out, and that will be the end of the 7th. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if the Yankees want to cut it in, they better cut it now on this. It's 5-2. Carolina Reapers versus New York. Pops it too far to the left, and that would be a foul ball by the Limana. Come with 0-1 coming up, and he will get there in time as he pops it too lightly to the left to right center. Judge coming up, making it beautiful chaos with 4 home runs in these consecutive games. With a big swing coming up, he sees the ball, it's 1-1. Outside slider, sees it, pops it to the right, and he will not make it as it just runs it to first. Yankees calling for a time, bringing in a new batter. It's Ben Nintendo, being one of the top, literally one of the top players of the team with a 400 average as he bats it right down the middle. He'll make the catch, and that will retire the first half of the 8th. Yankees really need this 9th to work if they're coming up in the future. 5-2, still North Carolina versus the New York Yankees. Here we have Morlin with a .091 average. Never saw it that low before. As he pops it for the first out, 444 average for Pineda. Pops it line down, couldn't get it through the pitcher's legs. So it's a second out. Oliver coming up with a 468. Right down the middle fastball, and it'll get it too far to the left, and that is a foul ball. 0-1 coming up from Frost as he fastball right down the right corner. And the same ball on the outside pops again, foul ball. Oliver again really wanting this hit as he shoots the same thing, but it's outside too much, and he sees the ball. 1-2 coming up. Same pitch, another ball, 2-2 coming. As he fumbles and shoots it line drive down the middle, and that will be the base hit that he wanted, folks. Wilkin coming up to bat, hoping to bring him home as he shoots it just too far. Freaking first baseman making a line drive, trying to make it down as he shoots it too much to the far right, and that would retire. The 8th, coming up on the 9th, 5-2. Carolina Reapers versus New York Yankees. This is the game, folks. Will the Yankees come back at all, or will they lose again? Their 3rd consecutive game to the Carolina Reapers. Making it just fair, they will get out, as there's not enough momentum or speed to get it down there. Torres coming up with a 282 as it's an inside slider. Coming up with an outside slider in the box, strike 2. 0-2 coming with an upward slider, and he shoots it all the way to the left, and that will be hit. As he goes for the double, he makes it safe in time. Me not paying attention because there's no noise whatsoever. As that's my little excuse, but it is definitely a double, and it is definitely well earned from the Yankees. This is what they need. Can they bring them home to at least get an extra point, an extra effort to try to get in as they bring in Higashioka. I no idea how to pronounce his name, but it's 0-1 coming up with an outside slider, bringing it into that left pocket, and that would be a base hit as they remain 3rd and 1st. All right, Gonzalez coming in, seeing if they can bring it home, and they will. And they will also go for third, making it a double. Can they make time? No. It's 5-3, New York versus Carolina. This game definitely got interesting, especially considering more than one base is definitely loaded. The Yankees can easily bring this game back to where it could be dangerous for Carolina. Easily bring it back on third base as a new, whoever that was, came out. Looks like they're bringing in also a new batter. We will come up at the moment figuring out who this batter is. And it looks like it is going to be new pitcher's going to be Gregorio. I said it right! I deserve a hot chocolate. Gregorio up to pitch and for this final inning as they are warming up for the minute. That was a quick-ass warm-up. And here we go as they shoot it right down the middle. Will it be enough? But no, it won't. Still somebody on third. It could be anybody's game. Could they tie it up? Could the New York Yankees tie it up in the end? Making it 1-1 with an outside slider as he pops it fair. And that will be game. Yankees stirring up, almost tying and trying to go into overtime. Managed to not make it, and the Reapers win their third consecutive game over the New York Yankees. Yankees not winning one game in this title just yet, which is interesting because, reminder, it is the New York Yankees. I never thought I'd see it, folks, but the Reapers are taking action hard. And they are managing to just rub and just use the Yankees like a doormat. But a reminder that even with the 2-run homer that they managed to do, the Yankees managed to make way more home runs than the still managed to take a knee to them. Well, that's been the ball game for this. Folks, gentlemen, I have been your commentator, Jake Crow. We'll see you on the next consecutive game. Ugh. Oh my god.
One more game.
One more game and this will be it.
I'm actually curious to see if they really haven't won a game the entire season.
We should really look at that when this is done. I'm very curious.
Yeah, I'll do it in a second as soon as I'm done sending these
Yeah.
shots over.
Hashtag non-copyright.
Save this real quick and then we can check that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm almost certain they actually have not won a single game this entire season.
way too funny.
Okay, they've won a single game.
Oh
They've
my
only
God.
won one game. They've lost 9.
What the fuck?
I don't know. And I'm the exact opposite way around. Won 9, lost a single game. How the
God, they
fuck
really
did
make
this
the
happen?
I don't know. It made the Yankees look like you just put a bunch of kids in like Yankee jerseys and you just put them on the field.
Just took them right off the fucking streets.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did it select him? He's not even an opener. The game just auto-picked him. I don't know why.
Magic.
I'll pick this guy. He isn't opening right yet. Started. Perfect. Now, one more thing I gotta do, obviously. Send. Start. I haven't been able to utilize the other players yet because they haven't had their mood up yet. Alright, ready?
When you are.
This is the last game of the series.
Last game in this series, people. Will the Carolina Reapers just
Allow us to
completely
extend a hearty
fly
welcome
out the
to all our
Yankees?
fans. Today we're bringing you the last game of this series between Charlotte and the New York Yankees, live from Ballpark Stadium. I'm Jack Merluzzi, and
I
I'll
still
be
can't
your
believe they
commentator
fucked
today.
up the name
And now the game
in the
is
I
actual
know.
game. That is hilarious.
Here's the starting lineup for Charlotte.
All right,
Playing
ladies and
shortstop,
gentlemen.
Oliver.
For the last time, last game, we have made it this far. 4 consecutive games. This is our 4th consecutive game, ladies and gentlemen. Carolina Reapers versus the New York Yankees. Reminder, the New York Yankees have not won 1 out of these consecutive games, ladies and bogglingly interesting on how the New York Yankees has not won a single game. That being said, I'm going to stop talking because I don't want the coach to beat the shit out of me when I jinx this. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start up with a quick warm-up, and we will get this party started. And we will beat the crap out of the narrator, because we don't want him around. Who wants a narrator like...
Leading off this inning,
He's got a wife and kids and stuff. He can just go home. As for me, I got my right hand. You can figure out the rest. Anyways, let's get this game started. It's Coming up to bat with an 0-1 as Garrett comes up for pitching because he was the last pitcher. Comes up with a downward splitter, 0-2, and that's a first strikeout for the Judge coming up, 4 home runs on the market. Or the store, or the hardware store. Wherever you work, that's where he's got home runs. Pops it up, and he'll definitely get there just in time for the second out. Because apparently Judge, even though he hits home runs, he can't get on base. At least fast enough. Gallon coming up. As he is coming up right now. Garrett with an inside slider. That's strike 1. 0-1 coming in with a downward slider. Pops it up to the left, and that will be the third out. First half of the corner, not looking anything too interesting with an 0-0, still North Carolina Reapers versus New York Yankees. Here's our lineup for the day. I'm pretty sure it's almost the exact same as last, but it's alright because we love the Reapers because they have won 3 consecutive games against the Yankees, and the Yankees have not won, or well, they only won 1. Pineda coming up to bat with a 1-0. and he pops it to right center, and that will be a base hit. Here comes 4479 coming in, and he will pop it to the left, and that will be also a base hit. Wilkin coming up with a 583. Wilkin really coming up with a long way as he then ruins the streak by getting their first out. Motella coming up. He's got one of the lower things, but he does have one home run as he shoots to left center, and that will be enough to load the bases. DeSalvo coming in, and he wants to hit this grand slam, but will he? He won't. Instead, he will make it just their second out. With that being said, again, bases are still loaded as he hits it, and that will be the third out. Unfortunately, as exciting as it was, that grand slam not happening at this very moment. Still 0-0, North Carolina Reapers versus New York Yankees, coming up on the second inning. Garrett coming up with Chris Carpenter as he comes up with a first strike. Coming up with 0-1 as he sees it, and it's 1-1 now. Made a simple mistake, but he still didn't make it. Here comes 0-2, 1-2. Coming with an inside cutter, and he'll make it right down the pocket, a line drive. And Torres coming up with an odd, actually, 300 average. As Garrett is looking at him very carefully, sure that what's-his-face doesn't steal first. Strike one with an 0-1 coming up with a downward splitter right down the line, and he pops it up for a foul ball. Trying to steal first base, he doesn't make it. Carpenter tries to steal as he's swinging a miss, and that's three strikes. Trevano coming in as he pops it to the left, and will that be enough to get on base? It will be. It is a slowest base hit you'll ever seen as Gonzalez makes his way with a bat in his hand, downward splitter, strike one. What was that? Okay, right side cutter, pops it foul, but he'll make it now. That's an out. Stanton coming up with a 4-12, one of the higher Yankees. Pops it down with a right side cutter, strike two. 0-2 coming with an outside cutter again, and he'll miss it. Easy strikeout, and that will retire the first half of the second. Changing sides now as it's an 0-0 North Carolina Reapers versus New York Yankees. What a game, folks, to start off. It's usually boring at this point, so grab your popcorns, grab your hot dogs, grab your wieners and dieners, and enjoy this game, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go with Smoothman hitting it to the left center field. That would be a base hit. Canizaro coming up. It's about time we heard his beautiful name as he misses it, hits it right center field, and that will be another base hit. 1-2 loaded, the same as before. It's like deja vu up, folks, as Marlin hits it left center field, and the bases are loaded, but he's going for it. He's going for the double, and he makes it, getting on the board. 0-1 Reapers. Binyat looking absolutely great, going a little over arch as he doesn't see the outside. Pops it just too far, but he misses it. Just looking at it, just doesn't decide to pick it up, and the Reapers will score again with a 2-0 lead. Pops it up too much, and will that be the out? That will be the first out. Unbelievable 2 runs for the Reapers in this inning, which is easy. Coming in with 0-1 as he hits it out, and he hits it right to him, making it the second out of this inning. Motola coming in as he just hits it to the left and pops it, and he makes it just enough, putting the Reapers on the board with a 2-0 lead. It is Carolina Reapers, not the New York Carolina Reapers, the North Carolina Reapers versus the New York Yankees. Downwards cutter will be their first strike as Hicks tries their hardest to figure out where this guy's going. He comes in with a splitter, making it 0-2. Here comes an outside cutter, hits it too far to the left, and that will be their first out. Here comes Lyom, I guess I'm calling him, as he hits it far to the right. Walks it. Garrett coming up as Judge tries his hardest as a charge changeup is coming. Pops it too much, and that'll be enough to throw him out. Indeed. That will retire the first half of the third. It is still 2-0 Carolina Reapers versus New York Yankees. As always, the same teams. They're not going anywhere, but I'm still going to sing them anyways because why not? Here comes DeSalvo, and he looks great as always, hitting it to the left, and he catches it just in time, and he doesn't make it. Make it the first out. Apparently, this needs a replay. I don't control the cameras, folks, but as you can clearly see, he was just out as he does not hit base. Coming up, it's Gianfrido. And he is looking great as he pops it to the right field. And that would be a base hit, giving him the first base. On the first base. What do you know? Smitherman coming up with a 412 average. 417, ladies and gentlemen. As it's a swing and a miss down the line. Fastball to the right center. He just catches it, but doesn't make the double play. Double. Ooh. Canizares coming in as it hits it to the left, and that will retire the third inning. Coming in on the fourth, it's still 0-2 or 2-0 Carolina Reapers versus the New York Yankees. Gallen coming in as he hits it right down the middle. Will it be enough for him to make it? Nope. And base hit. Oh, he goes for the double as he makes it to second base. Accidentally faking the Reapers hard, thinking he would stay at first base. But he managed to get the double in. And that was actually quite the sneakiest thing I've ever seen in this game, to be honest. As he steals the second, we come up with Carpenter with an outside cutter, hitting it ball. Inside changeup, making it 1-1. Downward splitter, hitting it in the same spot. And the Yankees go for it, and they will make it in time to get on the board. 2-1, New York Yankees, Carolina Reapers. Beautiful double, and he manages to make it, steals it, and just makes the run. Very beginning of the game, and the game is already getting interesting, folks. Like I said, I hope you stuff your face with popcorn, because this is going to get intense. Downward splitter coming up, we can get 1-0. 0-1, sorry, making it 0-2 now. Downwards changeup, but changes to a splitter. He bounces it off, making it foul. 0-2 coming up with a changeup, pops it too much, and the catcher will make it there. Making it their first out of the game, or the inning. Trevano coming in as it makes it 1. Coming up with an outside cutter. And he'll make it to second, but will get out. Second out of the game is Gonzalez coming up to plate. Strike 1 coming in with the fastball. Inside cutter. Strike 2. 0-2 coming up with a downward splitter. Pops it to the left, and that will be foul. Downwards changeup coming in again. Way too early, swing and a miss, easy strikeout. That will retire the first half of the fourth inning. Still 2-1 Carolina Reapers versus New York. And now here we come. It is now Merlin's time to shine as he hits it too far to the right, and he'll walk it off, giving it their first out. Coming in with Pineda. As he comes up to base with a 476 average. He pops it to the right, and they will make the catch, making it their second out. This could be an easy retirement for the fourth, depending on what Oliver will do here. He will pop it to the left center, and that will get that to the pocket, making it their first hit in this inning and getting a base hit. Here comes Wilkin up to bat, 538 average, seeing if he can drive that man home. Not doing great as it's an 0-2. Comes up with a fastball, pops it to the right, and he'll make the catch. And that will retire the fourth inning. Coming in on the fifth remaining score. We're not going to the store today. I've gotten too many beef jerkies. It is still 2-1 Carolina Reapers versus the New York Yankees. Coming in with an outside cutter. It is Stanton up to bat with Garrett still remaining pitcher. He hits it right down, tries to get it in that pocket, but does not make it as that's the first out of this inning. But it looks like Garrett is having a moment. It looks like they are taking out Garrett and replacing it with Alexander is coming up to bat.
Your attention, please. Now coming on to pitch for Charlotte, number 41.
Apparently his name is Charlotte, but it's Alexander.
Oh, he doesn't have the audio play? That's weird.
It said Charlotte for some reason.
No, that's the city name.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, because they don't have, like, let you do the team name audio.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah, because there would be, like, a million combinations.
I know. With that being said, let's get back as Alexander making his great appearance, immediately striking out Hicks, giving him the second out of the game. Here comes Lee Mahoney. For those who are watching this and who know better grammar and are going to actually try to help me sound it out by spelling it again in text, may you go be a beautiful person in church. With that being said, here comes an outside curveball, striking him out, and that will retire the first half of the fifth. Changing sides now, it's still 2-1 Carolina Reapers versus the New York Yankees. Yankees making a slight effort trying to get into the fifth. As we come up to bat, it is Montala coming up with first 1-0. Hits it left field, and he'll make the catch, making it the first out. Here comes DeSalvo, and it is time. Here it comes with a 458. Hits it right center. Here comes Chiafredo, sorry. He comes up and he's swinging a miss. Here comes a downward fastball, but he will not make it in time, and that will be a double play. And he just threw it to second baseman like he's playing softball. That being said, we are now in the top of the sixth, remaining, as I forget the scores. Big swings coming up from Judge. It is great to see him not as Judge Judy or a judge at all. It's last name as he gets his first base hit.
Number 13, Jerry Gill.
Here comes Gallo up to bat. Excuse me while I take a drink of water. And here comes Gallo up as Alexander throws an inside slider. He hits it left field, and that will be enough to get him onto base. Carpenter coming up, and he wants to send these people home. He wants to get somewhere, but instead he shoots it to space. Foul ball, comes up with a changeup. It's 0-2 now, coming with an inside slider, and he will get out on this one. Will it be a double play? Nope, but he will get out. That's our first out for the inning. Here comes Torres with its 1 home run, 286 average, 0-1 coming, 0-2 coming. Alexander not showing any mercy on this man, and that will be enough to fly up and for Chiafredo to catch it. No, he dropped it! He dropped it, and that will get the bases loaded for the Yankees. Trevino coming in, trying to get this slam in. Just so it's coming in with 0-2, and he pops it to the left foul ball. Making it very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. He pops it to the left, and that's not enough. He will get this point.
I was on the plate. What the fuck?
It counted apparently to the umpire. It is now 2-all New York and Carolina.
Who the hell is the freaking umpire? Goddamn Stevie Wonder?
Probably. Hashtag save the blind.
The umpire's Ray Charles.
Oh man. All you blind people out here who can only hear what we're saying, we apologize. Ray
God damn
Charles
it.
is a beautiful
I was
singer.
laughing so hard I fucked that. The freaking batting up.
He's a beautiful singer along with Stevie Wonder piano very well. In that case,
Oh my god.
a little bit off his ass. With that being said, I'm not even paying attention to the game as the freaking Reapers get their next double. Looking beautiful. Umpire needs to be wearing sunglasses to show that he can't see. But it's all good. God, if this game had a replay system, then we would definitely show you it. But apparently, the cameramen just don't want to see that. That being said, let's get back to the game as Pineda comes up. It is now 2 outs, as we haven't seen. Fastball to the right corner, swing and a miss. 0-1 coming up right now. Right down the middle as he throws it to shortstop. What a game, folks, as the Yankees get their ridiculous next run, making it 2-all. Here comes a right side slider from Alexandra. That would be a base hit for the Yankees. Could the Yankees actually win their first consecutive game? Or rather their second, as Floral comes up for a DH. Here comes Hicks up to bat as he pops it, almost like a bunt. But that would be enough as he makes it.
They keep switching people. They have
They
the same
do.
speed. Why did they change?
Because they don't like his name, apparently. That being said, the name that we can never pronounce is up to bat as he shoots it right field, and he will make it.
See how I did a 360 before the throw for no reason?
Almost. Yeah, I noticed that. Like, why the spin? Hits it left center field, and that would be enough. And the Yankees will take the lead with 2 runs. It is now 4-2. New York Yankees versus Carolina Reapers. The Yankees have stolen the lead from the Reapers. Yankees finally realizing they've had enough of losing and they want to get this W. Note to self, you'll never hear a commentator say the word W ever again. But I decided to say it for you guys. Because what's with that a little bit of love? 2 runs from the 7th inning from the Yankees is it now 4-2. New York Yankees versus Carolina Reapers. Will the Yankees take it? Coming up in the second half of the inning. Second half of the 7th inning, rather. Let's be more specific, why don't we? Oliver coming up to base, seeing if he can break this lead that the Uric base hit, shooting it left field. Wilkin coming up to bat with a .519 average. I can't say that word. Sinverion. As he shoots it left field, that will be another base hit. Remaining on first and second, trying to see if they can get the bases loaded. They need Montello coming in with a bunt, and he hits it just foul. And he hits another bunt, just foul, but they managed to catch it just in time. DeSalvo coming in with a .469, if you know what that is. Above the age of 18. Or you're a weird kid with a Hustle magazine. With that being said, not sponsored, Giaffredo coming in. Third and first base loaded. Seeing if we can break this winning streak. They need to break this streak that the Yankees are on. But they will retire the 7th and go into the 8th. New York still remaining this lead. 4-2. New York Yankees, Carolina Reapers. Alexandra having a little bit of a problem with his breathing as we take him off the plate. And who's he gonna come out? Who's gonna substitute him? Let's see him come out the gate. It is gonna be none other than Estrella. Australia.
I don't know why they put in the in there. It should be Estrella. It's weird.
I thought it was Estrella. That's where the E came from. But I don't know. I'm going to say Estrella because making sense is more better than accuracy. With that being said, first ball by Torres, making it 0-1, 0-2 coming up. Estrella wants this team to get off the plate and out of balls fast. They want to get this W to get this out of here as Torres gets struck out. Trevino coming up. As Estrella comes up, it is strike one. 0-1 coming in. Curveball to the inside field. And he hits it, and he will just walk it off. Gonzalez coming in. I believe it's Speedy Gonzalez. Who knows? Swing and a miss, and it's an inside curveball coming up. Hits it, pops it up to foul range, and he'll make that. That will retire the eighth. Coming up on the first half of the eighth. Coming up on the second half, it is going to be quite interesting, folks. Will the Reapers take the lead again? Will they continue this streak as it's a fastball coming in and he'll not make it? That will bring it to first. It's an easy base hit. Here comes Silva. It's not the name of him. Foul ball. Canizaro coming in as he shoots it. Another foul ball straight to the right. Coming in with an inside slider, and he'll pop it up, and that will be the next out of the game. Morel coming in, and he pops it up too high. That will definitely be enough to catch, and that's the second out. Pineda coming in, and that is a slider, and that will be the next out, retiring the eighth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the most interesting game that we played, because we are coming up to the ninth, and it is 4-2 New York. Floral coming in, and he'll definitely be determining the game here. Definitely a curved slider. Here comes a changeup mixed with a slider coming in to fool him. Pops it up, and the catcher will make it out. Bander coming in. I've actually never seen that name before. He's got a 0.0 home runs and 0 runs. Quite the man you pick to put on batter. As it's 0-2, he'll get an easy strikeout. To determine the game, it is Liamarla. With an easy strike, it's 0-1. Come with a curveball, it's 1-1. Coming with another curveball, it is 1-2. For the final, it's a changeup. And he hits it, and that will be the third out. Ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the second half of the ninth inning, it is time to determine, will the Reapers bring it back? This is going to be quite interesting indeed, as Oliver takes it away with a 500 average. Here he comes, and he pops it left field. Pitcher can't make it, and that will be a base hit. I was not the pitcher, by the way, but he will not make it either way. Wilkin coming in as he pops it to the right, fair, and that will loading up first and second. Montola coming in. Will he be able to bring his folks home to at least tie the game? First 1-0, sees the ball, and he puts it in. Pops it too far to the left, and that will make it foul. Ball 2, making it 2-1. Montella coming in, making it 2-2. 2-2 coming. Pops it to the pitcher, and that will make it the first out. Ladies and gentlemen, DeSalvo trying to get this home run. He's made it. Strike one, it's 0-1. Come on, DeSalvo. Ball 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if he can make that home run to at least tie the game. He will pitch it. That will be a base hit. Bases loaded, ladies and gentlemen. This grand slam is all they need to win this game. And he will hit it too far to the right. That will be an easy out. Foul ball, excuse me. Caught myself. Don't worry, coach. I got you. I'm rooting for you, buddy. Strike 2, ladies and gentlemen. 0-2 coming. He will hit it. It's going. It's going, but it will not be there. That'll be the second out. Still bases loaded, ladies and gentlemen. Smitherman, you will be determined to see if this game will end or not. Foul ball 1, making it 0-1. Easy fumble, but he'll make it right down the middle. He's going for the double play. It is tied 4-all.
Oh my god.
4-0, ladies and gentlemen. King coming up to pitch. All they need is 1 point to break this tie and win the game. This is full control for the Reapers, ladies and gentlemen, as Canzaro comes in. As Canzaro, whatever. I am too out of it right now, but the pitcher is now being, as we call, a miniature timeout. Coming in, it's Deerdorf. Gonzalez pops it up, and that will be the third out. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going into the 10th inning. As the Reapers get their comeback and tie the game, keeping this game go on, who will break it? Will the Yankees break this tie? Or will the Reapers just take it home? Coming in with a single out, coming in, trying to make a line drive. It is Gallen coming up to bat with a 186. Inside curveball coming in, strike one. Inside splitter coming down. It is strike, nope, it's a foul ball. 2 outs, 0-2 coming in. It is an outside curveball. Strike three. Two outs and 1 left to go. Here comes another outside curveball. Strike one. Here comes another outside curveball by Estrella. Strike two. 0-2 coming in. To end this, splitter coming in. He'll make that. And it's the third out. Coming in on the bottom half of the 10th inning. Will the Reapers take it? It's 4-all. New York Yankees or the Carolina Reapers. Here comes King up the pitch. Looking great. Trying to end this game once and for all as Morin hits it down the... And that will be the first out of the game. Here comes Pineda, wanting this victory. All they need is just 1 home. And for some reason, my mic does not pick up any of that. Here comes King. That's not the King, wrong place. And it's fair! Hits it right on the line, and that will double. Right on the line, you gotta hate that as a ball player, as that is literally the worst in baseball. Hitting it right on the foul line, being fair. Ladies and gentlemen, he managed to get that double in. This could be the end of the game. Will the Reapers clutch this in the end? All they need is 1 point. Will they make it? Indeed, they will. Taking it all 5-4. Reapers have this game. What a game, folks. The most interesting last game for the 4th consecutive game, making the New York Yankees look like a fool.
Let's go.
Quite literally the most definite game, interesting game of the season. Watching the Reapers come back after losing victory was beautiful to see, tying it up, going into the 10th inning, and the Reapers take it in with just 1 single run. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a great consecutive plays. As I've been your host, Jake Crow, saying goodbye and farewell to the next games that we record live.
I'm going to keep it on stream because I don't know if there's something else that's going to come up in the game, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be ending it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That was actually insane.
Yeah, that last game was so, like, that was, like, so intense. Oh, man. GG's, wow, what a way to make the New York Yankees look like fools.
Like, actually, holy shit, that was close as fuck.
I know, that was ridiculous. They took the lead, and you brought it back in the 9th inning. Like, that's what made it so like scary. If you brought it back in the 9th inning, like that was so close.
I know.
Good games all around, folks.
See, did any players like increase their improvement? Nope.
Wow, all that work and nobody improved.
You would
So
think
who-
that would just cause an instant improvement. Holy shit.
I know. You like walked all over the New York Yankees. And there's no improvement. What's the next game that we got to do live?
Well, we're gonna do it tomorrow night, but actually I'm gonna see because I don't even know who the fuck we're playing next. Oh, we're playing the Orioles.
The Orioles?
Yep.
I like how you have a hat that just says GM.
Yeah. Well, boys, we did it. The Yankees are no more.
The Yankees are no more.
Hold on, let me check something. Stats, team stats, standings. I need to send this into the Discord because I always do this at the end of each stream. Speaking of, I gotta end it. Alright. Oh shit. Hey, fuck. Well, boys, it's been real. Catch y'all in the next stream. Bye bye.
Catch you on the next stream.